you're watching this, this is probably something that you haven't really seen much of before, at least from me. But here I am sitting, just finished up the last geography lesson that I need to plan for the year, and that's pretty crazy, pretty wild. Can't believe the year has already flown by. But with a bunch of free time I'm going to have probably coming up here in the next few weeks, I figured I would jump back on one of my old favorites, and I know it's some of your favorites too, as the amount of time I see it on my Go Guardian sessions in my class. So I figured I would go ahead and get back on my own Minecraft server. I think I started this back in 20, hmm, um, 2017 maybe even. I'm not totally sure. I just know me and a couple friends that were separated one summer for school stuff or whatever. We're looking for ways to play games online that weren't PlayStation or console or anything like that. So this is what we came up with. And I had played Minecraft before when I was like a kid, but this is like the newest world that I have. So as you can see here, I'll just let you know. I'll just give you a short tour of it. I'm not going to be on here all day or anything. It's pretty late as I record this, so and I'm just going to see if this works too as a recording system. I actually finally just jumped on Twitch for the first time, other than just to watch stuff. So we're gonna see how it goes. But otherwise, yeah, just a quick tour. So we have our introductory uh, gate here. This is, I don't even know how tall anymore. Very. But this gate is connected to a wall that goes around our entire territory of random stuff. I honestly don't really know what we were thinking when we made half this stuff. I think it was just like whatever popped into our heads we tried and make. It kind of started around this little treehouse base here, which is very, very average. I mean, because we started out in survival and just kind of went from there. We added a few things that we stored up. We did a few minutes in creative mode just to get some random items, and then put them in the chest, and then called it a day. And then we used some of those things, and then we went into survival mode from there. But as you can tell, based on some of these items, not everything was done in survival mode. It was mainly just this core right here. But anyway, um, it's Treehouse. It is what it is. It's connected with railroads. Nothing too crazy. But the cool stuff, including this yacht and some AT-ATs, are mostly over here. We're big Star Wars fans over on the server, and so you may recognize some of these items. Like I said, the AT-AT walkers. I'll show you the Imperial Star Destroyer in a moment. But this is just a random castle someone got bored and made, random bridge someone got bored and made. By the way, all those tree houses are connected via a very low-class roller coaster, so that was interesting. But also, our favorite animal is the ocelot, so you might see a lot of those running around. But this is one of my finer projects, I'd say. It's about halfway done right now. So I started this a while ago, like when we first started this world, like 2 years ago, and then I have a little bit of work to do here. But this is actually Roseblatt Stadium. This is where the College World Series used to be played in Omaha, Nebraska. I had gone there literally every year I was alive. The College World Series is over there, is always there every single year. It's been there since I think 1959 or so. I really like that stadium. I thought it was a classic. I was really bummed to see it be demolished, and I don't really like the new stadium that much. I mean, it's all right, but it's very, very businessy and corporate. It doesn't really seem as fun. So I'm recreating it in here, and as you can kind of see, I still have quite a lot of room to do. I was terraforming. There was a river that went right behind this, and I realized that with the scale that I used, this was going to be much too large for the room that we had. So, because originally that wall went right here, and you can kind of see where it's just very straight. That's where the wall was, and so I had to demolish the wall. Oh, there it was. Sorry, just kidding. But there it was. I had to demolish that, and then I flattened out. This was a bunch of hills and rivers and stuff behind here. I still need to flatten some more out. I think it's not gonna have enough space in it, but I think we'll be okay. So that'll be my summer project. I think is to finish this, but and I'm gonna do a bunch of other random stuff here too. But anyway, I think I'll show you. Well, maybe this is my finest one. I don't know. I had some help with this online though. But this is an Imperial Star Destroyer. I don't remember the scale. Definitely not full size though, but I thought it was pretty cool. You can get in there, and then on the inside it looks pretty rad too. But if you're a Star Wars fan, I hope you appreciate that one. I only know of like 4 people off the top of my head, but I could be wrong. There's our wall. It goes all the way over there. So again, there's the original, which I'm still working on destroying and replenishing with other things. But there's the gate back there, and then it goes all the way over here, right by this angry group of villagers. They're mean. So we separated them, of course. Wall is continuing with all this space over here. I'm going to come back to that because it goes on for a while. You can kind of see it in the distance there. But otherwise, we've got a bunch of other random stuff too. I'm going to use this potion. That's why I have it, to make me fast. Yeah. All right. Anyway, Desert Dome. This is also in Omaha. This was at the Omaha Henry Dooley Zoo. It's one of the most iconic features of the zoo. I started it, and then I realized this isn't a circle, and I figured out eventually after I had made the base here how to make it a better circle. So I'm going to rebuild it and do that, and maybe make it a little bit bigger, clear out this farm here. But I don't know what to do with all these cows then if I clear that out, so I'm not sure. Speaking of clearing things out, I need to clear out more space for my own house and my garage that I'm going to build on here, even though I can't have cars, so I don't know if that's really the best idea. But this is my modern concept of a house. I tried to do this in survival, realized I didn't want one entirely out of wood, and I didn't want to mine for all this, so yep, I'm back into creative. Same thing with this McDonald's here. I thought I might get kind of hungry, or my character would. So even though no one actually works here due to COVID-19, I think it does look pretty good on the inside still. Got your tables, got your soda fountains, got your usual. I mean, it's McDonald's, what'd you expect? But anyway, I left the door open. So yeah, a couple random things in the middle here. Giant treehouse. If you go to the bottom here, the main door, second yacht, by the way. Parrots. They all live here. I don't know why they all sit on the ground and they can fly up. Oh my goodness, that's new. Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna let them do their thing. You can go up the stairs if you want, or if you're like me and want to go god mode, you can just fly up there. It's a few stories tall, but yeah, that's just spiral staircase beneath that. And then I was going to put a garden up here, but then I got lazy with that too, and I thought the trees would suffice. But cool waterfalls though. Yeah, we also have a mini zoo. Really happy about that aquarium update or whatever the heck it was, to add to our llamas, to add to our ocelots, to add to our... There was squid in here. What's in here now? Turtles, I think? Yeah, turtles and a bunch of fish. Yeah. Looks alright. I'm not the best zoo builder here. That's why I play, I'm gonna get, what's it called? Planet Zoo. Oh no, the parrots! Ah! Get back in there! Ah! Oh! Oh! Alright, well, everyone's super fast now, I guess, but... Anyway, oh yes, you may be wondering what this giant shadow is. That is the Death Star. This Death Star, I need to fix it up a little bit. As you can kind of see, I have the laser coming out on top here, but it actually looks kind of lame. Couldn't figure out the shape on this texture. I think the shape would have been better on like a larger one where it would have had more room to work with, but on this smaller one, I didn't really know what to do, to be honest. But before I wrap it up here, I just want to show you the secret that's inside. And guess what? I can even drop down in there. Oh, I'm glitching hard. This is more ocelots and their friends the salmon. So anyway, a lot of this, surprisingly, I can make a whole list of things that we just ran into that had to do with world geography, but starting off with changing our location, we changed our relative and exact location. We have the exact location, and I'm assuming you guys can see that, yeah. The coordinates there, the 497, 176, and negative 419, those are exact location, whereas we just changed our relative location, like when I said I was by the treehouse, I'm now inside the Death Star. So that's just another example that you can use whenever you guys want to share things on here. Remember, we have relative or locations, HEI, play, all those good themes of geography that we need to talk about. If you want to post something on this discussion board, that's all that I ask, really. Otherwise, just show me what you guys are doing up in quarantine. I know half of you are playing this half of you are probably playing other video games. Maybe if I could do math, I would have left space for another item in there, but I guarantee I'm sure everyone's doing something. No one's just sitting on their couch all day doing nothing. You should at least go to sleep or eat food. Tell me what food you're eating. Tell me what food you're eating so I can review it. If you're going somewhere to eat, if you're supporting a local business around, maybe I should try it. I haven't had too many places in JC, so tell me what's up. Tell me what you're doing. But again, just make sure you give me something of geography so we can say it's kind of school related. So, all right. Well, I'll catch you guys later. Hope you enjoyed.